Yeah. You already know what it is. It's your boy J30 the 30, Vision of Music. You know what I mean? Scholar VMG all day. I got a special guest with me today. You know what I mean? I got my nigga from the BX all day, Glory Ave. My nigga Admiral. What up, man?
What up, boy?
Ain't shit, man. It's been a little
minute.
minute.
Man.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to see
Appreciate
Good
you
to
for
see
stopping
my
by.
brother.
You know what I mean? So talk to the people. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on.
Man, you know what we doing today, man. We out here working, man. Just, you know what I mean, doing what we do. You know what I mean? New album on deck. You know what I mean? So just getting the groundwork in order. You know what I mean? And we just going to do what we do and make it happen.
What's the name of the album?
King's Calling.
You got an event coming up on the 26th, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's you know, it's a little private joint, though. We're doing a private listening.
Exclusive,
you know what I mean?
you know what I'm
Exclusive
saying?
only, invite only, man. So, you know, if you listening, man, you know, tap in for that invite, man. You know what I mean? Home team shit, you know what I mean? And then we hitting the public heavy.
Okay. So I know you're working on the album, but you getting ready to shoot some music videos coming up. I know you want to get back tapped in on the social media. So what's your next couple of records that you getting ready to drop?
Yeah, so we working on a couple of new joints. I got a new joint coming called Any Means, you know what I mean? And you know the vibes on that, man. And I got another new joint that we about to shoot called Eternal. So this one's a deep spiritual record, you know what I mean? Just something motivational music. That's what I specialize in, man. So looking forward to that.
Nah, that's what's up, man. So like as far as like social media, right? Because there's a lot going on with social media.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? How do you feel of the change? Do you feel like it expanded in a good way, or like do you feel because of like AI? How do you feel about AI and like Chat GPT and all of that at the moment?
It's a double-edged sword. That's how I look at Chat GPT and all that too, because obviously there's a lot of advances that makes a lot of this work a lot more efficient, right? But at the same time, it's is going to dumb a lot of folks down in the process too, man. So there's some good and the bad. So it's all about how you utilize the tools. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about being organic. I feel like it takes away from people being more original.
Absolutely.
Like giving their side of the story to things. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Definitely.
And what I think too is like it takes away from the process. You know what I mean? I think the joy, like us being creatives, right? The joy of the process is what keeps us doing this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I do think it's the down part of that, because I think we're gonna lose, a good chunk of that, you know, by the shortcuts in the process. You know what I mean? So that's just my feeling on it.
I mean, because everything is just easy. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's accessible for us. You know what I'm saying? You could just go on Google.
Right.
You know what I mean? Find some shit real quick. Niggas don't even really got to know the history on shit.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? So
true story.
So what's your process when you in the studio? Like, do you find the beat first? Do you write first? Do you have like something that you possibly been going through already?
Yeah, I think I pull from everything though too, but like in terms of my like the writing process, is more the music, right? It always starts with the music, right? And I kind of let that be my canvas and my guide, and to kind of show me what direction I want to go with a record. I try not to box myself in and say I want to make this kind of record or I want to make that kind of record. I kind of let the music tell me what to do. And then when we start talking projects, right, that's a whole different layer there too, right? Because obviously, for me, anyone who's heard my music knows that I'm very structured in terms of really making a project sound like a project and not a bunch of thrown together records. I'm really off that. You know what I mean?
Just all over the place.
I'm not with it. You know what I mean? So for me, that's kind of a little bit about my process though. In general.
I see you always branding your merch. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Glory Ave.
Indeed.
Definitely. So let people know where they could get your merch, how they could find you. You know what I mean? Let them know what's next coming up besides the album.
Indeed. So we'll start off. We'll talk a little bit about the merch. So I got my merch. You see it, Glory Ave Signatures, the brand, right? So that's basically, urban streetwear, athletic apparel. You know what I mean? Things I grew up on. You know what I mean? Just sharing that with the people. I mean, so the website is gloryavsignature.com. So tap into that. You know what I mean? As far as the music, right? It's admiral11.com. That's where you find all my music, visuals, content, all that's a one-stop shop for me personally. As far as the brand, we also got gloryavent.com, so that's all inclusive. So that's everything involved outside of just my individual music. Talking events, more content. You know what I mean? We do have a little bit of merch there as well too. So we're just building gradually, man. There's more things coming. You know what I mean? So we'll get into that though.
That's what's up, man. You already know what it is, man. We working, man.
Indeed,
I appreciate you for coming out, man. We got a lot of work coming up, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed, we just getting warmed up again, bro.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
You already know what it is.
Back at it.
This is Vision of Music. Holla at your boy, Scholar VMG all day. It's your boy J30. See you next time.